Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Car Dealer Simulator. It feels so good to be back, baby. I've missed you. It's been a couple days. Thank you guys for all the love on this series. I've been really enjoying building this business with you all, and we have some pretty exciting updates coming up next. So let's go ahead and get this water on here. We got her nice and sudsed up. Now we're gonna get the suds off of her. Old Yeller here, gotta love this beautiful, bright bundle of sunshine. Gonna be grabbing everyone's attention as they're driving by our dealership here. I actually really do love bright, vibrant cars, yellow especially. Obviously kind of a Lamborghini color in a sense, but even in a common man's car, this is kind of a cool little flavor here. Chelsea, when we first met, she had a little yellow Dodge Neon, which, you know, neons aren't exactly the nicest thing in the world, but it was kind of cute. It blew up on the side of I-4 a couple times, but it is what it is. Okay, so for whatever reason, it's not giving me the what's it called? Do we have to back out and back in? I had put it here last night, saved the game, slept, and restarted. Okay, there you go. Now we've got it. Beautiful. So we're gonna go with some wax. We can start getting this thing waxed up. And yeah, we've got some pretty important upgrades coming today. Some pretty important developments here in the biz. We totally spent a lot of time grinding off screen, dude. I will tell you what, if you're looking for one of those really chill games, I mean, look at this right here. We are literally just spraying wax on a vehicle, low and slow. But this thing is one of the grindiest sims I have played. We are absolutely begging for cash out here. We might make more in a panhandling simulator, but we're starting to get there. I've learned a few, you know, tricks or two. Okay, so I think our thing's broken. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on, let me back this thing out, try this again. Because I totally have waxed this entire thing. Wax on, wax off, all the above. That wax marker is not moving. I'm not sure what's going on. Do we got to go to polish next? Should we see polish? Bro, what is happening? Not that a little save and restart can't do. Oh, shoot, we already tried to roll back the mileage on this one, so that's unfortunately not going to work. But here we go. We could go ahead and pull her up into the parking lot, into the sales lot, and look at this, dude. We have all 4 slots filled, and these aren't bad cars, dude. Look at this. This one's at $8,599. We've got an $8,499 there, a $12,995 on this one. I think this guy had really low mileage on it. So, I mean, we've got $2,300 in the bank, but basically, this isn't it. I probably sold 10 cars since the last episode. We've just been grinding, going through. We have an unread email coming in. That's exciting. But let's see what we've got going on here. So we're going to take some nice photos of our little sunshine here. Beautiful. And then we're going to want to open everything up and get this thing up on the market. I say we start getting some people in here. I have learned a few things. So really one of the biggest things I think is visual. As long as you're cleaning it and getting the rust off and washing and waxing and whatever else. Rust, honestly, I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. I've still been sticking with it because it's kind of the name of the game. But cleaning it is by far the biggest thing. If it looks good, people will pay more for it. I did do a couple where I didn't clean the rust because obviously the rust just takes a really, really long time. Let's try to go. I've been trying to put $13,499. I've been trying to keep it in the green. But if we can go past, I kind of push some past it a little bit. Let's try this, $14,499. That looks good to me. Basically what I've been doing is some I'll have actually in like the solid green where you're definitely going to get a lot of interest and it gets people in the door. And then I feel like they come and they see the other cars and sometimes they'll even put an offer in on something that they weren't there for originally. So I think 3 out of the 4 right now are a little bit more solid green. This one's pushing it some. This one's definitely pushing it some. I mean, we can see if we grab our scanners. So we've got this at $12,995, market value of $10,155. This one over here, $14,499, market value of $11. Okay, so those really aren't too bad. Are you upset? See, he's upset, but it's okay. Like if you have 4 cars, eventually you're going to get enough customers in. You're going to be selling them no matter what. So you can kind of push the prices a little bit and just wait a little bit longer. I'm not too worried about it. You have a good day, sir. And we are going to go see what we've got going on for our email in here. So we've got tens of thousands of dollars of cars on the lot, which is very excited. Exclusive deal. Don't keep me waiting. It says, Bruce, I heard you took over the business from Little Sam. I've got a great deal for you, but time is not on your side. If you confirm now, I'll be there in a moment. I'll let you have this beauty for $22,476. If you hesitate, the price goes back to normal. It's your call, but don't keep me waiting. Best regards. I mean, I'll hear you out. Bruce. Let's see what Bruce has going on. I also forgot about the... wait, we did go get the abandoned vehicles. Just kidding. Okay. So is Bruce going to be outside here? I mean, I don't... Oh, this thing is clean, dude. Holy cow. Bruce, give me a second, bro. Let me scan this thing really quick. He said how much? Market value of $22,787 right now, and it looks like trash. That is highly tempting. How you doing, sir? How we doing? We need some money. $14,499, but I proposed $10,302. Now, I will say I have gotten a little bit more aggressive with the pricing, particularly on buying. It's a little bit harder here. If you get too aggressive, you won't get them to move the needle, and it kind of throws you off for your whole, negotiation. I'm gonna say here, let's say like 13,500. See, we went too far there, so we'll say 12,500. That'll bring him up a little bit. This is kind of thrown off our thing now, though, so now I'm gonna have to bring him a slightly better deal. I really want to get this car next to us, so I'm selling anything I can as soon as I can. Okay, 8499, 6572. See here, I would say like 8200. He's going to come up to 7, so let's say like 7900. Get him up a couple hundred more, and then go for the killer at 7500. He didn't move much, but that's okay. We've got 21K in the bank. I'm working on it, bro. All right, we've got this one over here. Willie, he's good with 12,995. All right, how about 13,500 then, bro? I haven't had that happen before. He just straight up took our thing. That is a thing of beauty. We've got $34,000. How you doing, buddy? That was perfect timing. Max, as is written in the ad, the car costs $22,476. I bet. I got you, bro. Appreciate you. Okay.
All right, let's do this.
This kind of throws me off my game a little bit. I did have a plan today, so let me go see. I didn't know we were going to have like live in-game events. That's kind of cool. I wanted to get the body shop upgrade, level 3 that is. We've got a paint booth, and we can also hire a worker to take care of stuff for us. I was curious about what the paint booth was going to do. I guess we could do this first car now, and then we'll upgrade this afterwards. Technically, if we could sell this one, we would be good. What do you have here? Car's mine for 8,599. All right, bet. Whatever. All right. I mean, just for old time's sake, I might do our current setup right now, and then we can see what happens afterwards. And I have been starting. I will do the actual mechanical stuff first before washing it, just because I feel like that makes more sense. So you wash it afterwards. It's the cleanest that it could possibly be for your customers. We do have some rust on this thing. Yeah, this is a Beamer. This is pretty cool. Little 4-door Beamer. I mean, the back is modeled after a Beamer for sure. Front is maybe a little bit more Mercedes. Let's grab this grinder, see what we've got going on here. So right now, I mean, I don't think much is going to change apart from the painting. I don't know if we're going to have like a full paint room with that upgrade. Obviously that plus having some sort of an employee is going to be really nice. Bunch through here, just make sure we're getting everything. Looks like we've got some up here. I don't know what he was doing with this thing to have this rough with obviously a newer model vehicle, bro. Like, were you taking this thing to the beach and then just running it hard and putting it away wet or what? I miss this game so much, dude. So, I mean, we've been uploading it pretty consistently. There's a lot of games at the moment that we're juggling, but we were just on a cruise out in LA, which was really fun. You guys might have seen some Instagram stories and stuff. Vlogs are going to be coming soon from that. I think we're going to have some reels and stuff coming out soon as well. Might even be up when you guys are watching this. But I had gotten ahead. I had started playing this game, and you guys loved the first episode, so I just kind of sent it and recorded the next 3 without seeing much feedback from you guys because I figure you would like it. And so I haven't played it in like 5 days or so, so I've really kind of missed it. I wonder if I could get this on like my Steam Deck or something. Just kind of overdoing it at this point. All right, so we've got that there. Now we're going to go ahead and get our putty. We're going to have to go to work here. I will say the putty is something we could use a little bit of improvement on, but that's okay. Very excited to see what comes next in our upgrades. I just love all of our like paint splatters and stuff all over the place. I really like that we are visually, financially, like physically with our buildings and stuff. We are seeing everything slowly evolve as we grow into a bigger, better auto shop. This is just so satisfying, dude. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I haven't played in a week, but it's almost like I'm just like doing this again for the first time right now. Like my mouth is just watering. So nice. Got the hot tub warm right now. I had a crazy morning. We had some, we're finally working on a huge side yard project. Very excited to show you guys what we've got going on. I'm going to be building a sauna and stuff. It's going to be amazing, but they delivered the pavers while we were gone on that LA trip on the cruise. I had told them like, you know, put them on the side of the house, but not too close to the gate. We need to be able to access the gate. And there's also a jet ski trailer in the side yard there that we're going to have to get out before we, you know, put the pavers down. And the paver company, I mean, I wasn't here for delivery, so ultimately it's my fault, but they put them up next to the gate. Have you guys ever had a DoorDash that like puts it literally on top of your, I guess most doors open in. Our door opens out. So when we order DoorDash and stuff, they will literally throw the food like 2 inches from the door. So you can't physically, like sometimes I'll have to go out the garage and come around the front door to be able to get into it. And it's just like, I don't understand why anybody would put the food that close to the door, even if you thought it opened in. Like it's just weird. But yeah, they deliver these 4 pallets of massive pavers that are like 50 to 100 pounds each. So I was throwing those things around all morning, and to be honest, your boy ain't as young as he once was. We're, what, 32 at this point? I thought I could definitely handle it without any issue. I mean, I'm fine, but my back definitely hurts, so we're going to be definitely getting into that. Let's grab our paint thing. I'm really curious what the paint haul is going to do. It looks like we're going to be adding it over there, so let's just get this guy painted up. We'll do the upgrade. We'll use the profits from this. This was one of the best deals that we have made so far, I believe. We'll do the profits from this, and we'll be able to expand the business and see what comes next, and possibly even hire an employee, which obviously would be a huge deal for us. But yeah, you guys will see. I'm gonna do a like a home reno style vlog that'll be coming out at some point in the future. It'll probably be a, you know, few weeks or a month or so from now, because it's gonna be a lot all in one. I want a lot of progress to happen during it, but I like sat there and recorded a time lapse of moving on. I would say I got about 40% done. I was doing well. I was gonna make it. I mean, I would have, you know, not hurt myself, but I would have been hurting for sure if I had to continue. But I had a friend that was actually going by. He was like, yo, what if we just pick the jet skis up individually and carry them out instead of moving these? And I was like, actually, you know what? That's a good idea. I could not have done that by myself, but since you mentioned that, that's not bad. So we picked the skis up off the trailer, went and set them in the front yard, and then picked the trailer up and moved it out. It was still a lot of work. It was, you know, equally as difficult, I think, but we were able to get it done. Go ahead and get this guy taken care of here. Very excited to see what we're working with in terms of our final product. First time we have ever had a vehicle of this caliber. I'm curious, so we did level up. We're currently a rep level 6, so I'm wondering if this is a vehicle that's available to us now, and I'm curious what we'd be looking at for a normal used car offer, not somebody who's, I mean, let's be honest, if he's driving it to us and selling it to us and only accepting one price, like we kind of got hustled a little bit there. Maybe he was in dire straits and that's why he drove it to us, but it feels like if he's coming and saying like, hey, I'm taking this and only this, that feels like it might be benefiting him more than it was us. I think we're still gonna make some money on it though. Oh, she's just beautiful. Look at these nice alloy rims here with the gloss on the inside. Just fantastic. Really like this color too. I wonder, that paint shop might potentially let us change colors, which could be interesting. Although I would bet white, black, and gray would be the colors that people would, you know, do the most for. You might find somebody that will pay more for a specialty color, a one-off person, but in terms of like if you're just trying to get people in the door like a used car dealership would, I definitely think kind of the basic colors would be the way to go. This is really sweet that we have like this specialty thing here though. Should finish it off there. We've got that thing waxed up. Dude, she almost looks chrome here, huh? All right, look at that. And finally, last but not least, we're gonna hit old girl with some polish. I can't lie to you, we got 20K in the bank, dude. I mean, if we wanted to, this thing is actually really clean. I like this a lot. All right, so let's see where we're at right now before we do the mileage thing. Exhaust muffler, we're definitely gonna have to take a look at that. Engine, radiator, clutch, etc. Everything else looks good. We're up to a $33,000 market value. Okay, so he wasn't BSing. This was a fantastic deal for us. Holy cow. We see the inside of this thing. Yeah, this is nice with the brown interior. It is cloth seats, unfortunately, but everything else looks amazing. All right, so we're gonna pull this thing up into our actual garage. We do have an upgrade coming for this thing at some point. Dude, that looks sick. Okay, so we're gonna hop in here. Let's take a look at the exhaust and see what we've got going on, see if we have any holes in it. I would imagine this is a slightly newer vehicle, so maybe not, but you can never be too sure. It definitely says that it's not in the best condition for exhaust, but I'm not seeing any issues with it, so we're just gonna go ahead and say that's good to go. So let's grab our odometer manipulator. We're going to see what we've got going on here. It's got 72K miles on it. Can we get 110? We can't. We can get 1,000 off of it. 2,000 off of it. I guess that's all we're going to be able to do. Oh, dude, she sounds mean from the outside. I didn't even hear that the first time. Bro, I really want to keep this. This thing, we got the panoramic sunroof up top and everything. This thing is clean. The Idaho plates on her. I'm going to go see, is this something we have available? I haven't even looked at the cars we have available because really I've been focusing. We've been wanting to rank up. I haven't been as worried about the money side of things as much because that kind of comes with it. Let's see if we just go in and select prices like here. I don't even see that we have one of these available, bro. I'm kind of tempted to hold on to this. I don't know why. I really like it. I'm sure we're going to find more of these at some point. We probably at least should have it on the market because we can make so much from it. But bro, that thing is clean. Let's take some nice photos. Dude, that's dope. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. Kind of like an X5-ish, I guess. All right. A smart man would definitely sell it. Let's at least put it up. And we're just going to see what happens. Okay, so this is a Zen Motors Journey. Throw these two photos on. 46% technical condition. Excellent visual condition. That's the most important thing. We're looking at 35,912, bro. Could we get like... I think that's going to be low. That's low. Could we get 44,999? Bro, 46,999, 49,999. I don't really want to let it go, but for 50K, 50K is 50K, bro. Like I'm not even worried about it. All right, we still have enough money. We can do the upgrade. So let's take a look at the body shop. Level 3, office level of 6, or office level of 2, rep level 6. New paint booth and hire a worker. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade this thing. See what we've got going on. Are we getting?
Well, we're back at square one, kid, but in a good way. I got you a job here, and now you can hire somebody yourself. Candidates are already applying in droves. Check the PC.
Wow, dude. Okay, open the employees app. We're going to be able to check that out. Park the car in the area next to the employee, interact with them, and choose a dialogue window on what tasks they should perform. They can unscrew parts, replace them with new ones. You must have it in your inventory. They charge hourly fees as a daily rate when assigned to a workshop. You could pay them in the bills and payments tab. Okay, and this is going to be our paint booth. So can we change? We got to go buy another car. We got people out here. Please don't make an offer. Please don't make an offer, man. Please don't. I should have put that thing at like 80K. Just if somebody is absolutely crazy enough to think about buying that, then I would sell it to them. But gosh, off-road boulder. This is, see, let's do this thing for 5. Oh, we don't have 5,600. The bottom level of cars is starting to get tougher to get. Ooh, Off-Rider Canyon. I haven't seen that before. We've got 5,235. It's dumb because we could talk these people down. The only car we can afford here is this. So we're going to get this Apex Motors Striker. We don't have any offers on this, and I'm very happy about that. All right, let's... 530 meters. Holy cow, yeah, I'm not walking out there. We're going to take old Trusty here. I feel bad, bro. Oop. It was already attached. I unattached it. I feel bad. I would throw this thing up on the lot and take that X5 all day. The problem is that's going to take up a space, and I have noticed, I don't know that it really matters, but I feel like it's probably a placebo effect. But I feel like if there's more people and more cars for sale, there's just more hype, and it seems like we sell faster and get better prices. Like I said, I don't think that's true. I'm trying to slow down and I can't. Here we go. Here we go. Back this up if we can. We got some really crazy terrain here. Gotta get this thing around. Oop, 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 oop. Don't jackknife it. Just get her close enough. There you go. Don't want to get presumptuous here, sir. How you doing, Mr. Bucket Hat 2850? So this is what I'm talking about. Like we can try to get a little aggressive here. I'm gonna say like 1350. 2850 is my final offer. Okay, so you can't go too crazy, but if we do like 1650.
No. You got to be crazy, man.
2200. All right, 2516. So that was a pretty piss poor what's it called there, Trev? Not gonna lie, you could have done a lot better than that. I'm telling you, I've had some pretty good ones and I've knocked off more than I thought, but it's tough because you really have to balance. I think because that one was already so low, when you're offering such a low number, it makes people freak out more. But if it's like an $8,000 car, I put down like 4,800 before, and they'll instantly drop to 5,500. I also think it just kind of depends on the person and how bad they want to sell it and stuff, but I've been getting a little bit more aggressive. It's been good. All right, little buddy, welcome home. Gonna repark this thing right next to the dumpster. Go ahead and drop it off. And here we go. We're gonna see what we've got going on with this guy. We don't have a drive-through here. I'm really curious. I'm just gonna pull it in the paint shop and see. We probably want to do everything else first, but is this like, this has to be like a pay and spray. And if it is, what's the point? Is this gonna charge me money? We've got 27.19 right now. I'm gonna make this purple. It's gonna take a minute to do so. Bro, are you kidding me? We're still at 27.19 though, so that's good. Let's go see what our employees got going on. Finally have access to this employees tab. So we've got Johnny, reliable and steady. John gets the job done without cutting corners. He might take his time, but he always delivers. Paul is fast, focused, and experienced. He handles any task with confidence. If you need it done now, he's your guy. Bartek is still learning the ropes, but he's eager, ready to prove himself. Give him time and he'll surprise you. Karen keeps things moving at a reasonable pace and rarely makes mistakes. A solid all-arounder who's easy to count on. I'm going to go with Karen. She sounds great. Okay, so is she just going to show up? We're still at 27.19. This thing's almost done. Where does she show up at? We have a customer waiting. He wants to buy the Beamer. No, dude, I don't want to sell it. I don't want to. Where's Karen? Let's see this. Still 27.19. So this is literally just changing the paint, but it does enable us to get employees now. This is why it pays to listen during your lesson, Trev. You didn't really listen earlier. Okay, employees. You've got to go to the workstation. Okay. Park the car next to the employee. Okay, I got you. So if we go back to our employees tab, we're going to be able to go to workstation. We can put her, the only place we could put her right now is the body shop, but honestly, that is kind of nice because doing the rust is probably the worst part. And this is where we might start. Where is she? This is body shop, right? We might start to get a little bit more of an assembly line thing happening. Is she not at work? She might be showing up tomorrow. It might be a little bit too late. What's up, bro? How you doing? How we doing? 31. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Let's not even try to pretend like you just offered that right there. I'm gonna go to bed. We're gonna start up a brand new day. We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully our employee's here. Is she here? Bro, what? Do I have to pay her first? Swear you can't find good help anywhere, man. This is just impossible. Should we fire her? She's set to a thing. She's at a workstation. Let me check our bills and payments. Sam's cut, water bills, energy bills. She doesn't have anything yet. Shoot, dude. We've got $2,200. I mean, at least we've got this car. I really want her to work on it, though. We've got bills and we've got a car that I refuse to sell, but we shouldn't keep because it's worth more than my entire business at this point. We need to sell this thing. We need to be a little bit realistic, Trev. I'm gonna bring this thing back around. Oop. Try to drift it in there. Obviously didn't work. So she's still not in the body shop. She's not in the other... I mean, this was our original body shop. She's not in here, is she? Bro, what in the world? Do we have to open this? It is open. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of her. Johnny! How you doing, John? Good to see you. Reliable and steady. She was not very reliable. Gonna try putting him on the body shop. Okay, so he's there for sure. We are good to go. He is on the body shop. Hopefully he shows up for work today. I'm gonna do our odometer rollback just for the heck of it. See what we've got going on. I feel like a 9. We should be able to get a 9 on there. We're gonna be able to take 20K off. 21, 22, 23. Oh my gosh, we just took 23,000 miles off this thing. Oh, he's here. Whoa. Okay. What's up, bro? How we doing? Well, hopefully you're a little bit more reliable than old girl was. Should I deal with this rusty pile, boss? Yep, get to work. All right, so he's 4 minutes away. Wow. I'm not gonna have to do rust removal anymore. That is probably the best thing I have ever seen. Now, the thing is, if we sold that Beamer out front, we could be going in, we could be looking for another car and trying to purchase something else. We're gonna need to lower our standards here, Trev. We don't have anything because we've been leveling up and the cars are getting better. So ideally what would happen here is I would leave that with him. It's going to save me a ton of time because I'm not going to have to do the Oh, we got a customer waiting. Of course, it's Mr. F. Boyd Chinstrap too, bro. Let's go. Finessed, baby. 50K on that pile of junk I paid 20K for. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to see you guys in our next one. We're going to keep grinding. We're going to keep building processes and systems and things. We've got employees now, which is amazing. I think our next upgrade, let's go check what our objective is going to be next. Obviously, we want to level up. I cannot believe we just sold that, dude. That's amazing. This is going to be the one inside our main building. We're going to be able to equip our workshop with a car lift and work on brake, suspension, and exhaust parts, which obviously is going to be very exciting. We can literally afford it right now, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to get my feet back under myself. I'm going to check on dude out here, make sure everything's working. I want to take a look at what he's charging and things and kind of get a bit of an inventory working. But dude, that is so exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is just absolutely going amazing. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.